Hello, budgeters. Welcome to the March 2019 budget report. I have an Instagram now. It is One Happy Frugal Family. If you search me on Instagram, I've posted a few times and I'm excited to start using that more often for my day-to-day updates. So if you like Instagram, go ahead and follow me there. Okay, so jumping right in. Uh, at the beginning of March, we carried over 1,200 from February. And my husband, for the first 2 weeks, was projected to make $1,100, and both times he made overages. On our first two conduit paychecks, we made a significant less amount of money than we thought we would. And the reason for this being is because we had a little bit of mistakes filling out our W-4 that resulted in some major errors there. And I will be making a video explaining all of that because we had to go back and fix some things. But basically, we were paying way too much to taxes, and it's kind of quite humorous how much of a mistake we made. So I will explain that all to you guys. And then we did get a significant amount of supplemental income because we got tax money back, which we really didn't think we would be getting taxes back. We got 4,182 back in taxes, and then we did get a Liberty Health Share reimbursement check. So all in all, we projected to make 7,150 minus the 1,200. So really, our projected income was 5,950, and we made 9,903.59, which is a huge month for us. And because our income was higher, our tithing and our tithes and offerings were higher. So we paid, actually, let's see, 984.74 to tithing and offering. And most of our bills stayed the same. Everything that's clear just means that it was normal. Our energy bill was $14 higher than last year at this time. And our cell phones, I think our new number is 9686. I think that has been pretty consistent for a while. Internet, I marked it in green. It's just down a penny. I think $89.99 is our new norm, so that just helped me going forward making the April budget. Water and utilities was slightly over by 65 cents than what we paid last year. Not a huge deal. And groceries stayed under, which I'm always excited when our grocery bill is under what we budget. Our gas was over about $20 more than last year, and we did have one Murphy moved in moment, which is just when we have something that we don't expect to pay for, and that was we paid my brother-in-law $100 to do our taxes. He's a CPA, and I just forget every year that he actually says we don't have to pay him, but we obviously do because he's doing us a service. But I just forget every year to put in the budget. So that was an unexpected expense. And we put, for the most part, what we projected into our sinking funds, minus a few accounts. Our car account, I honestly thought, my husband said he needed new tires, and I honestly thought they would cost like $1,000, but they only cost $239, and I still put in a large amount of that into the car fund. I put in $700 because I wanted to have a remainder of $500 in that account, just because I feel like car problems always happen. So we did put a large amount into our car fund. And I did move all of our house repair money down to our baby step 3B because we are in the process of buying a new home. And I decided just to transfer all of this money, this house repair money, to our baby step 3B because a lot of that money is actually going towards house repairs once we do get into that home. We didn't need to contribute to our medical deductible because we've actually already met our deductible amount of savings, and we have $838.25 in reserve. So we met that $2,500 goal, and we still have $838.25 left in savings for that. And everything else is pretty normal except for our children's needs. We did have to buy a car seat. The car seat cost $155, and it was over what we budgeted. We had budgeted $100 in there, and we had some money in that account already, but it ended up being more than we budgeted, so the difference was $36.32, and that zeroed out that account. And other than that, all of our sinking funds were filled pretty normally. Going down into our leisure funds, we have, again, just normal payments into each of these categories. The category that I did the most spending on was my Mad Money, and a lot of this was trips with friends and just little like outings, girls trip. We went to go see a movie, and I got some popcorn for $3.20. We went out to dinner. We had a girls' night and got our nails done. I paid a lot for babysitting. Oh, I did get a Disney subscription box for $38.99. And it was a total random splurge, and yes, so that was that. And then I actually had a little bit of cash from Christmas that I never budgeted because it was just cash that I set aside in a savings for a upcoming girls trip that my friends and I went on, and so I used cash to pay for the whole trip. I just kind of had it like a cash envelope system, and except for all of our food that we ate along the way, I did use my debit card just a few times because I knew I had some money in this account. So that is how I spent my Mad Money. I spent a good $90 of that just on experiences, babysitting. I bought a Disney subscription box, which was totally nuts for me to actually buy a thing instead of an experience, but it was really fun. Our house wants accounts. We didn't do any spending. I created this month a Disneyland account. I think after going to Disney, something in me has just kind of like snapped, and I just feel like during all of this crazy house buying process that I need something fun to think about because I'm so stressed. So I think that's why I bought like a Disney subscription box, and I created like this fun little Disneyland someday account where I just started to put money into it, just thinking it's fun to like have a goal to go back at some point. And in this health and fitness account, we put $50, and it was nice having this money in there. My husband and I decided to go axe throwing for our kind of physical goal activity, getting out, doing something, and it was really fun. We were there for 2 hours, and I feel like I am totally prepared now for a zombie apocalypse because I now know how to throw an axe. If the zombie is exactly 15 feet away from me and not moving at all, there is a 25% chance that I could possibly hit it. In our birthdays and holidays account, we are negative in this account, but that is because March and April have a lot of birthdays and stuff. My son's birthday is in March, and then my father-in-law's birthday is in April, so we got a few things. Edwin's birthday, we spent $24. My father-in-law's birthday, we spent $26. I've already got my mother's Mother's Day present. I had a baby shower, and yes, so those are kind of, and I got a gift for my husband whose birthday's in July. So those are kind of where we spent some money there, but it'll be made up throughout the year because I have budgeted how much I have allotted for each of these expenses. And our eating out budget, this was really insane because we have had listing our house, like we've listed it and had so many showings. We've been under contract now for selling our house. We're like we're on our fourth contract now because the first person changed their mind. The second person, their husband wasn't 100% on board for buying the house. The third person didn't have enough money. And now the fourth time, hopefully, is the charm. So in between all of that, we just had a lot of last minute listings where we had to go out and get some food because we got told last minute. And so we had a lot of eating out because they all wanted to come in the evenings. And so that's where a lot of that money went. Impromptu giving, I actually pulled money from these other accounts, and like if you notice, they all have zeros. I pulled the change from a lot of accounts and borrowed in a few places to get $100 into this impromptu giving account because my niece has decided to go on a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and whenever we've had any nieces or nephews who have chosen to go on a mission, we've given them all $100. So when she made that decision, we just decided to sacrifice in a few areas to get that money to give to her. And we've actually taken that out of the account now on our April budget because we gave that to her on Sunday. And my husband's money, he spent $11.41 on a movie, $15 on babysitting, and $8.32 at Firehouse Subs for work. And our family fun, we spent $16.80 at Chick-fil-A and $8.50 at McDonald's. And date nights, we had a lot of ice cream date nights where we got ice cream and we had just stayed in and ate ice cream. We ate ice cream 3 nights and then had McDonald's once. And baby step 3B, where we're doing all of our savings, we had decided that we wanted to save $501.70 from this pay period. But with our large tax return, we actually saved $3,005, which we put back into our baby step 3B. And as far as our baby steps 4 and 5 go, we did invest $100 each towards both of our sons' 529, so just their college savings accounts. So right now our investments, my Utah retirement from my teaching has $44,000 in it. My husband's American funds from an old job has $34,000 in it. We have a joint Ameritrade account that has $925 in it. And then with my husband's new job, we are now contributing to a Vanguard account, which I'm not quite sure yet how to access that to show how much money is in it at the moment, but it just is a very, very new thing we just recently started contributing to. So we're now contributing to baby step 4, which is our 15% towards retirement, and then our 5 is our children's 529s. And hopefully shortly after we buy our house, we'll start being aggressive on our baby step 6, which is paying off our mortgage. So we did hold back at the end of this month because my husband gets paid every 2 weeks now. We did hold back extra. We held back $2,075 instead of our normal $1,200. So that is what we took into our account for April. So that is where the budget sits today. I plan, honestly, when we get our new mortgage, I really do plan to kind of be aggressive at paying that off. So I'm really excited about our next steps of the process and just where we're going with that. And I hope you guys all have a terrific day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.